So, guessing you found out this video by typing exclamation mark weed in the chat and you don't know how to make weed. So don't worry, I'm gonna show you in this quite small tutorial on how to do weed. Alright? So we're gonna go the normal user way the first time, and then afterwards we're gonna go the VIP way. I'm gonna type the exact minute the VIP way is gonna be in the screen right now. So if you're VIP, you can skip up to that minute. And yeah, so okay, let's start off with the normal user. So first of all, we gotta get our weed grower job, as only that job can make weed, which is over here. We press on it, we become. Make sure you're also level 5 for this job, as it will not let you do it if you're not level 5. So once we are the weed grower job, we just go into our base. For example, over here, we got my base. We just go inside. Don't close the door. I mean, you can close it. Let's close the door so we don't get any police raiding us. No, lock it, everything. Okay. So once we are inside our base, we're gonna pull up our tablet, such as this, and we're gonna need some equipment over here, as you can see. First of all, we're gonna need the generator, which is gonna cost us 5,000. I'm gonna put it just a bit to the side. Afterwards, we're gonna get obviously fuel for the generator. Make sure to put that fuel inside. Then we're gonna get one sodium lamp, as this is the lamp that can be used for the users. Then we're gonna get also a fan, a power strip, and I'm gonna get 4 flower pots, as we're gonna make 4 weeds. Then we get 4 packets of soil, each packet of soil for each plant. We're gonna get a water tank and a dry station to dry out the wheat, and a packing table as well. So yeah, once we have all this stuff around, just kind of organize it a bit more. Alright, so once we have everything pretty much organized, we got the things over here, the flower pots, you got the fan. You might need 2 fans for this, I'm not sure. We got the light in the top. No, next step is just to put, obviously, don't put the soil first, connect everything you have to. So we're gonna connect the generator with the power strip, and then connect the fan with it. No, it's not that. Oh. We're gonna connect this from this, my bad. We're gonna connect it like that. Then after everything is pretty much connected, oh, the light. We also connect the light. And yeah, pretty much we have everything connected now. What are we gonna do is turn on the generator from this button over here. It might work the first time, but you have to press it. So once we have that turned on, we are gonna turn these 2 things on, and you have to make sure that the degrees and the sun is good. Okay, so if it's not 10 and it's like 40 or something, it's bad, it's very hot. That's very bad for the soil and for the wheat. So once we have that ready, we just put the wheat like that, and then what you gotta do after this, go on the table again, and just, yeah, you can buy all the different types of wheats. None of them are VIP. So we're gonna start with the basic one, which is the OG Kush, which is 2,000 per 5 seeds. So yeah, each seed gives you 5 seeds. So it's like a packet. So you put up the seeds over here, such as this. And yeah, now make sure to water it fast before it runs out, so you get a little bit of water, and then yeah, just water it and make sure it's in between the line where it says good. So yeah, as you can see, there's a line underneath it. The bad and the bad parts, you make sure it's not in those kind of parts, in those spaces. It's gotta be in the middle where it says good. Or yeah. So yeah, with the right button you refill your water can. and with the left button of your mouse you just water it. So yeah, we're gonna make sure it's right in the middle or around the last bar, so it's in good water condition. Yeah, pretty much you just water it and wait for it to grow. Which is done. So yeah, now we just kind of wait for everything. Also make sure you don't run out of fuel. As you can see over there, we have 73 liters left, but yeah, just make sure you don't run out of it, because that might be a problem. Sometimes you can see this effect, heal. You have to press E on it as quickly as possible, so your wheat doesn't go bad. Yeah, that might happen sometimes. So yeah, make sure you press E on it as quickly as possible to heal it. Go, one more heal. But yeah, basically now, as you can see, now the wheat is totally grown and we can harvest it. But although under here, as you can see, it says post grow, which means that basically if we leave it and we actually keep a track of it, we can leave it grow more. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it grow for some couple of minutes more, just so you can see it goes up in the grams of it. But yeah, I'm not gonna leave it too much. Yeah, as you can see, each one of them is basically 270 grams right now. In a bit it will turn up. Oh, like this one, it went to 280, as you can see, in this one as well. This one probably going up as well. And yeah, this one just went up as well. Alright, so yeah, once you know you've let it post grow for however much time you want, you gotta press a couple of times E on it and you get this. Alright, so let's do that for every single one. We just press E on it and we get this. When we do this, is just put it in the drying rack, as you can see over there. Just put all of them in the drying rack. Just move this away. So just Alright, so there we go. Now what we gotta do is, you can see this little clock. It's gonna go all the way around, and that's when it's ready. So yeah, we just gotta wait for it now. Let's in the meantime turn off everything so we don't waste power. Fuel. So there we go. So now, yeah, we just gotta wait for the wheat to dry. Alright, so yeah, as you can see now, some of them have turned without the clock and it says E. That's when it's ready. Alright, so yeah, the button you need to click to actually get the jar from this is E. So just go on it, hold E, that's that, alright, and you get the jar. So you just hold E on each one. Alright, so there we go, we got everything. Now, as you can see, some of them are 38 grams, some of them are 68, 200. To fix this, you just gotta combine them. So, for example, this one we got 110. If we combine into this one, it goes to 14, and this goes to 200, alright. So yeah, the max is 200 per jar, so that's why it caps at 200 grams. Gotta Combine this, there we go, 106. And then we can combine it with this one. Alright, so we got 4 of 200. Let's just put them to the packing table over here. We just get 4 jars. Alright, and now we just gotta press the E on the table. And from that we get the whole block of OG Kush, which is 800 grams with 10% of THC. So the basically how the selling system works is the higher THC level is, the more amount of money you're gonna get off the block. Alright, so yeah. Now after we get this block, we can either buy a pellet over here. We can buy this, and you can also stack all the pretty sure it's like 50 blocks of this on this thing. So yeah, you can just stack them and just go to the seller with all of that. But we're gonna show it with 1 block. The way you gotta do after you get the block, just open up your door, go out to your weed buyer, the closest one to you, just put it on the floor, talk to him, I got some weed for you, and there you go, you sell it. That gave me 3,000. Alright, so it's not much profit, as it was the lowest, as it was the cheapest weed, which is the OG Kush, which is 2,000 for 5 seeds. But if we did, for example, the Dark Devil, would have been way too much profit, as THC is 30% on this one. But yeah, it's more difficult to also do it. But yeah, this is basically the tutorial how to do weed for a user, so someone without the VIP rank. Alright, so now let's go on to the way of how to do it with the VIP rank. Alright, so now we are on the second part of doing weed as a VIP user. So this part is quite similar to the normal user one, but the difference is that it's quite easier, and you know, as VIP way. So yeah, let's go to our base first. Obviously, as I said in the first part, you go to the F4 menu and go down to the weed grower job and become it. Okay, you have to be level 5 for it. So after you've done that, you go to your base, you choose your base, go inside of it, knock your doors. Now once we're inside of the base, we just open up the tablet and start buying stuff. Alright, so the same kind of stuff as the normal user one. You buy the generator over here, you just put it to the side like this. Afterwards we buy fuel, put it into the generator. We buy a LED lamp this time, not the sodium one. You buy the LED lamp, as you can see, it's VIP plus, so VIP and Plat can do it. So we just buy the LED lamp. There we go. We put it over the place we want to do the weed. So just like that. Maybe a little bit. There we go. After that, also a big change is the hydro flower pot. Alright. So we just buy 4 of those. The difference between this flower pots and normal one is that this one can have a running cable of water through them. So you don't gotta worry about watering your wheat plant. It just does that automatically. And yeah. Alright, so once we got that ready, we open up. We also get 4 packs of soil for each flower pot. Let me just move to here. And yeah, also buy the water tank as before, because even though our flower plants are automated, we still need the water tank. Open up the F4 menu. We buy the power strip here. We buy the dry station. That's it. Alright, let's put it over here, for example. Like this. this out of the way. There we go. Right, so we have that ready. So now that we have basically everything ready up. Oh, I forgot one thing, which is the packing table. And the difference between the user and the VIP one is on the packing table we can also buy the auto packer over here for 10,000, which the thing that it does, you can put it in the packing table and it will auto pack your weed, so you don't have to worry about pressing E each time. Alright, so yeah, once we have everything set up over here, we go to the cable and now we just connect the water tank over here to the first. So once you connected this to the first one, we just go over and connect each one. Okay, so as you can see, the water on the bar below goes to the middle where it should be. So yeah, once it's connected to all of them, we start off by connecting the generator to the power cable. Now we connect this to the light, to the LED lamp, and yeah, basically once we have all of that ready, we turn on the generator. There we go, and we turn on the LED lamp, such as that, and now we put this over. So there we go. Now that we have all the soil and everything ready, we go up and purchase the seeds. So as I said in the user tutorial, every pack of seed contains 5 seeds. So we're basically going to buy one. For this time I'm going to buy the Dark Devil, which is the most expensive one, but it's giving the most profit. As you can see, it's got 30% THC on it. And yeah, it's quite more difficult to handle than the other seeds, but it gives you way much more profit. So now, let's just put it in each flower pot. There we go. So now, once that we have that ready, make sure that the icon of the sun, that one is good, and make sure you know that that should be good if it's the hydro flower pot. Okay, so yeah, once we have that ready, we just wait, and yeah, pretty much just make sure you don't run out of fuel. As you can see over here, it's got 87 liters. Make sure you don't run out of that, and make sure to also refill your water tank once it becomes low. Alright, so you don't run out of water, because it does go fast, really fast. So yeah. Yeah, in the meantime, let's just wait for this wheat to grow. Alright, so now that they're kinda starting to grow, I also have to mention that on the tablet, over here in the last tab, fertilizers, as you can see we have different type of fertilizers that will help us. So make sure to heal your plant. If you see that, you have to press in it as fast as possible to heal your plant. But yeah, as I was explaining, the fertilizers over here in this tab, they basically help your weed grow fast or have more, you know, THC and stuff. But yeah, as you can see on this part over here on the right part, we can see what stats each fertilizer gives us. So the best one is the Get Thrifty Mix, which is 6,000 for VIP and plus only, which gives us speed +8, so makes it more faster to grow the wheat. Productivity +8, so more grams I'm pretty sure, and an anti-plaque +100, so basically you don't have to press E to heal it, as you can see over. So yeah, I mean, we can I guess get the Get Thrifty Mix and just put it on. So yeah, as you can see over here, it gives you all the stats. So yeah, let's actually do a different one for each. So we gotta do that one. We can do the Mega Harvest one, which is 3,000. I'm gonna show the VIP only. because this ones are not VIP. This one is not VIP, this one, and this one. And then we got Haze of Light, which is just faster, plus 15 of speed. So yeah, as you can see, this one is productivity plus 15, this is speed plus 15, and this is kind of mix of both, which is plus 8 speed and plus 8 productivity. So it depends, if you want to do it faster, just go for this one, the Haze of Light. If you wanted to have more grams, just go for the plus 15 one. And if you kind of want both of them, you can just go with the balanced one, which is plus 8 and plus weight, you know, and then the anti-black plus 100. So you don't have to press E to heal it. Alright, but yeah, basically, let's keep it like that and wait for it to grow. Alright, so this one, for example, has gotten to bad water, so yeah, the tank needs to refill. So yeah, make sure you refill the tank, as I said before, so that doesn't happen. Because if it does that and the wheat keeps on being bad for a couple of minutes, it will eventually just get destroyed. So your wheat will be lost. So yeah, make sure to keep track of your water refilling, so you don't end up like that, and also make sure to keep track of your fuel so it doesn't go to zero. Yeah. Nope. Alright, so yeah, generator fuel has also run out, so we purchase more fuel for it. It also does make a sound when it runs out. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but yeah, it did make a sound, so yeah, make sure to keep it always 100 fuel. And yeah, as you can see, the first one to be able to be harvested is the one that had plus 15 speed on. So yeah, let's just wait for the other ones to grow. Oh no, yeah, also make sure to turn on the generator after you put fuel on it if it has run out. There we go, all of them have now grown. And yeah, basically if we just leave them a bit for the post-grow period, they start growing more and more, so you get a lot of more grams from them, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, let's leave them grow a little bit more so we can get a 200 gram jar, 4 200 gram jars, so we can sell a full block of 800 to the seller. So yeah, let's just wait them to post-grow a bit more. Alright, so now that roughly each plant is around 200 grams or even more, we can now start harvesting it. So harvest this, and this one. Alright. Yeah, now let's start putting everything into the drying rack. Sure, there isn't anything left. Okay, everything's pretty good. Now we just turn off the LED lamp, and yeah, pretty much just the generator. Make sure it's not working, and the water is good. All right, so yeah, now it's just left to wait for this to dry. So yeah, as I said also in the user tutorial, the little clock over here has to do a whole turn. Once it does that, it's gonna let you an option to press C on it and convert it into a jar. So yeah, as you can see over here, once that appears, you can just hold E onto it, and yeah, by holding E, it's gonna give you the jar. So yeah, put it on that one, on this one. Alright, so there we go. So now, as you can see, each one has different grams on it. That's basically because if you combine them, as you can see, you can combine, and the maximum cap of grams is 200. So if you combine them to each other, there we go. And yeah, so we basically get, the most we can do is 4 jars of 200 grams. So yeah, once we have that, we just put it into the packing table. And yeah, also the THC level of each one is different, because that depends on how the wheat was grown, if it was grown good or bad, and also on the productivity level with the fertilizer. So yeah, it can be different on each one, but that doesn't matter because it's gonna balance it over here in the packing table. So yeah, we just add the 4 jars to it, and it's gonna pack it for us. Yeah, there we go, we got it packed now. The THC level of the wheat is 32.75, as you can see over there. So now what we do with this block is just we get it, and we go to the nearest wheat dealer, so we can sell it. So yeah, let's just go over there. Here we are to our closest wheat buyer. So we just press on him, and I got some wheat for you. Press on that, and then there we go. We sold the wheat. So you got 20,000 for that. And yeah, it just basically depends on the THC level the wheat has, that the prices go up or down. Also make sure you look at the profit he's doing you, because he can sometimes do minus profit, so that means you're getting lower amount of money. But yeah, this is basically how to do wheat on the VIP side. And yeah, now we're gonna show the point of view of the police when they raid you, and how they can raid you and see your wheat. And yeah, be right back with that. Alright, so now we're gonna see the police player of view. So basically, I'm currently the monkey cop job, which has the weed sniffer. Is the ninja that has the weed sniffer. So how it works is basically, once you go on the weed sniffer and you're going around the city and you just see, oh, a base with grow inside. Let's actually see. So
Smelling any
now we
weed,
just
monkey?
go, we press. I am smelling quite a lot of weed inside of this base.
Monkey, he's
So
growing
yeah, as you can see, all the exclamation marks are weed entities.
I'ma bust these doors down.
So we're gonna proceed to warn this guy.
Hey, you making
And
weed?
exactly, there is weed inside.
No, officer.
I can see weed. Yeah, fool.
Yeah, that's what you get for selling weed.
Don't
What
buy
am I
weed.
gonna do with all this weed?
I was gonna make so much profit out of it.
Hey, monkey. You get money for shooting the weed.
No way.
Monkey, I'm rich.
Oh, that's why it's cool being a police officer.
I love
time
being
you
a
find
cop.
You can get paid for